I am Ripper the Clown, an unpredictable cartoon character come to life, and let me ask you guys a question. How many hours of your life have you pissed away in the greeting card aisle looking for a card for that special someone? And by special someone, I mean an asshole. Yes, we all have assholes in our life for and for whom we're forced to buy greeting cards out of obligation. And with assholes, it's always hard and time-consuming to find the right card because none of the loving, caring verses are ever appropriate. And I personally believe that it sucks part of our soul away whenever we're forced to send an untruthful, disingenuous card to someone we freaking hate. That's why Ripper the Clown has created a new specialized line of greeting cards called the Honesty Collection, allowing us to tell assholes exactly what we think of them. Here's one of my favorites. It's a birthday card. Look at the front with those happy little piggy pals. Aren't they cute? Now I'll read you the inside verse. Life is wonderful and full of unexpected perks, but knowing you is regrettable because you're an insufferable jerk. You're a colossal asshole, that's for sure. A pain that's impossible to cure. But not wishing you a happy birthday would leave me forlorn, even though it's a tragedy that you were ever born. I hope your birthday is a monumental hit. Spend your special day spreading misery, you special piece of shit. Now this card is specially priced at 99 cents. It's available at retailers nationwide. Just look in the birthday asshole section of the card aisle. Now sometimes in life, two assholes meet, they fall in love, and they decide to get married. And when that happens, you're going to have to go out and spend a lot of time trying to find these two assholes a wedding card. Love is grand, love is great. You're a couple I love to hate. 8 months pregnant, so you're going to marry. If you think I'm buying a baby gift too, you're quite contrary. We all hope your union is fine and dandy. Some advice, keep blank restraining orders handy. What a joyous, happy day for bride and groom. She's mentally defective and he looks like a goon. The cake looks great, save me a slice. Your piss poor choices have ruined your life. As husband and wife, you'll create tons of muck. But to be honest, I really don't give a hoot. Oh man, this card's got a major misprint. It should have been darn. It's a shame I just printed 2,000 of the goddamn things. Now, I'm sorry to tell you, but if those two married assholes stay married for more than 11 months, you're going to have to waste a lot of time trying to find them a suitable anniversary card. Two losers got together in a marriage that's vile. Feigning enthusiasm and positivity cramps my style. We've stood back and watched your romantic journey, wondering when you'll hire a divorce attorney. The betting pool is stacked, we're all itching. If you could give me a tip, it'd be really bitchin'. I hate to curse your marriage with ill will, but winning the money would give me a thrill. Happy anniversary. Now, I want to go on record right now and just say that it is wrong to place bets or wagers on the length of people's marriages and or romantic relationships. It's just wrong. I personally do not engage in that type of behavior. However, I do place bets on the length of my own romantic relationships. It makes it fun. Here's an example. Well, let's see. She's a medical doctor, so on paper that infers that she sounds stable and sane. However, she has a shit list of people that she wants to murder, using medical technology to avoid forensic detection. And hey, who can blame her? Well, let's see. I bet 50 bucks that it doesn't last 3 days. I embarrassingly have to admit that I actually lost that bet. Yeah, it actually lasted longer than 3 days. Yeah, I deliberately prolonged things because I was afraid she was going to try and kill me. Yeah, true story. And I tell you, whenever I hear about any unsolved or unexplained deaths in the news, I miss her. Good times, man. Good times. And speaking of romance, we've all had incidents in our life where we wanted to go up and talk to somebody, but we just didn't have the courage to do it. We all have regrets like that. And that's why I decided to incorporate a non-asshole card into the Honesty Collection. And it's for people that we want to approach and ask for a date, but we're just too afraid to do it. Now, fellas, you could keep 2 or 3 of these cards in your back pocket at all time. You see a cute girl, whip it out, slip it to her, run away, and the card even tells the girl how you'll be communicating with her in the immediate future. I found you cute, but I didn't speak. I'm normally bold, but your beauty made me weak. I smiled and you smiled back. Damn, you got a rocket rack. I felt a spark and want a date. I saw you 30 seconds, but I'm pretty sure you're my soulmate. Not hitting on you left me pissed. Please check misconnections on Craigslist. It's the most romantic thing I've ever written. Now this card is brand new to the Honesty Collection. I'm extremely proud of the content. It's for assholes who heckle comedians at comedy shows. Now I've never had to deal with hecklers before. I think that most people fear and or respect me too much to even consider going that route. However, the other day I did this show, and this table, about 10 to 15 drunk people, they hated me, man. I mean, they wanted to see me die. They wanted to see me drawn and quartered. It got bad. I mean, 5% of the audience hijacked the entire show. Everyone felt a little unnerded and uncomfortable. And you know what? You can use the excuse that they were drunk all you want, but deep down we all know why they did it. They're freaking clownophobes, racist against me because of the color of my skin. And hey, that's their horrible prerogative. But I wrote this card on the fly, and it's only a couple stanzas long, but it's multi-part and kind of complex, so you may want to follow me closely here.
We try to support local artists.
Yeah, as I said, I'm extremely proud of the content. And just a note to all of my comedian friends, feel free to use this card whenever you want to. I won't charge you a dime. Now, I've personally never understood why ugly people reproduce, but fear not, because the Honesty Collection has a birth card for parents with ugly babies. Your genetic material commingled. God damn, what were you thinking? I hope the kid's brain's okay considering all your drug use and drinking. If I said your baby was cute, I'd look like a fool. I guess you probably love it, and that's pretty cool. Ugly babies, ugly, fugly babies. Check it out. The happy little piggy pals are back, this time with the card to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we fought, I really am, but this obligatory card is really a sham. You cause the problems like you did last time, then you act all innocent and talk like a mime. Your borderline personality disorder stinks. You're irrational, disturbed, and paranoid, methinks. You fight with everyone. Your logic is hazy. To put it simply, you're batshit crazy. Admit your guilt and stop playing the game. I'm tired of wanting peace and accepting the blame. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Now this card was actually the first card that I wrote in the entire Honesty Collection. About 3 years ago, I was giving this card to my ex-girlfriend Bethany about once a week. And, oh, I guess I should, add a little something just for clarification. The aforementioned doctor and Bethany are two totally different girls. I mean, the doctor, she would kill you dead, but Bethany, she would just rape and murder your soul. Yeah, I've had a good life. Hey, who's had a stalker? The Honesty Collection even has a non-gender specific card for the very special stalker in your life. Your interest is flattering, I guess, but you're obviously a freaking mess. You're creeping me out, leave me alone, please don't email, visit, or phone. This is simple and shouldn't be confusing. I have a gun that I don't mind using. Sadly, I could have used this card at least a dozen times in my lifetime. And sometimes in life, we just need a card to say, thank you. Thank you for hating me. Thank you for resenting me. Thank you for fearing me. Thank you for being threatened by me. Thank you for looking like a fool when you try and bury me. Thanks again, your jealousy flatters me. Love, Ripper the Clown. Now this card is actually not available for purchase. I use it exclusively. I'll tell you how. Whenever I do comedy shows, I always hand it out to all the comedians afterward. They appreciate it. And coming soon from the Ripper the Clown Honesty Collection, Sympathy cards for families of assholes. Now you could tell grieving families just what their dead asshole meant to you. And writing the verses for the Sympathy series, one of the stanzas stands out. It's extremely emotional, it's extremely touching, and I'm going to present it to you right now. I just need to collect myself for a couple seconds because it always chokes me up. Bear with me. Okay, I think I'm ready. After all, Oh man, I'm sorry. I told myself I wouldn't do this. Okay, I could do this. I could do it. After all I did for the old bat, she died and didn't leave me a dime. Just so you know, that man-sized pile of crap on her grave is probably mine. It's heart-wrenching. It's heartbreaking. The preceding advertisement has been paid for by the Ripper the Clown Honesty Collection. I'm Ripper the Clown. Ripper the Clown Show on YouTube.com.